Who am I going to vote for the presidential election? The Casey Neistat challenge. First, let me explain. I am a Casey Neistat fan of his work. I've watched 80-90% of his videos, I would say. That's a good number, probably. I'm probably close in that ballpark. I've commented. I've liked most of all of his videos. I think what he's done is basically it would be considered YouTube suicide for his channel. I'm going to explain a lot of different things. I've watched the old videos of him and Van, how he got his start, the whole 9 yards. Trying to push your political agenda on someone else is not fair, right, or etc. Now, I've seen the connections that Casey has with the Clintons. We'll put an S on into that. The Clintons. And yeah, the videos are up. They're there. You can go research them. Just from this challenge that he's presented. Currently, I'm in Florida. I'm on vacation. I have other things to worry about when I get home. We experienced Hurricane Matthew, and for me to see this video that was put up, and this has been on my mind for a while now, I've decided I'm actually going to make a video, and here's why I'm going to make this video. He's basically called out all the big YouTubers. I'm not a big YouTuber, not at all. I have 1,000 subscribers. That's monumental for us small YouTubers. I think he may have forgotten who we are. We're the guys who subscribe, the girls who subscribe and watch his videos. Pushing your political agenda is not the way to go. Generally speaking, Casey's videos, like I said, are upbeat. They're informative. They're pretty cool. His vlogging, daily vlogging, you know, I have to compliment him on all those things that he's done. He's changed that industry for YouTube and for himself. He's made a name for himself. Congratulations. You know, you won GQ Man of the Year. You politically put yourself in different realms to tie yourself, you know, with that same group of people, that agenda. And it's helped you financially. It's helped you in many ways. How should I? Let me get into wording this. Let me just get to the meats and bones. I've been trying to beat around the bush here, and I'm just tired of beating around the bush. I'm going to talk fast. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm not going to candy coat any kitty litter. I'm just going to put it out there. Here it is. First, you do have ties with Hillary Clinton. You say you're not on your video. You say you're not getting paid to endorse her. If you have revenue ads on your channel and you get at least 1 million views per video, you are getting paid to endorse her. Stop lying, number one. Since we know you voted for Obama, makes you a Democrat, most likely. Can't say for sure. I don't know who you voted for in the past. Endorsing another Democrat kind of puts me in that realm of, I think I know. I may be wrong. You didn't even bother to offer the young people who you may influence with your video the options of voting for Hillary, voting for Donald Trump, or the 2 other mostly unknown candidates. If you need to know their names, I'll put them in the description box. There are other options. There's a 5th option of not voting. If you're not happy with the candidate, don't vote. If you've noticed, when you go to the voting polls, and listen to me when I talk to you, Casey, because I am older. So listen to what I got to say here, son. Those voting polls are private. If you want to tell the world, 5 million plus, whoever can see it, who you're voting for, feel free. It's your prerogative, it's your right. Do not try to influence or force other people to do what you would have them to do. This challenge is tearing America apart. It affects other countries. That's the funny thing. You have other YouTubers around the world watching this as it happens. Ones who look up to you. They're in different countries. And they're making response videos, even though they can't vote here in America. Maybe they're too young, or just maybe they're, in a different country and they're not living here currently. They haven't become nationalized as a American citizen. So, since I am older, I will bring this up. Even on MTV, if you've ever heard of them, music television, they used to have a little thing called Rock the Vote, just to get people out to vote. It's the point of exercising your right to vote, or not to vote, if you choose not to. But the point of MTV's Rock the Vote was to basically get people out to actually vote. They didn't have a political agenda. They didn't push a party like you're trying to do. That, I feel, is wrong. Granted, we all make mistakes. We're only human. And if you think you're not making a mistake, that's your prerogative. So, with that said, I will be voting for Trump. There's several reasons. I'll leave those links in the descriptions. Feel free. I'm going to say, as a small YouTuber on this platform, a lot of small YouTubers make up a majority of this platform. I think you have forgotten that. You're only basing yourself with the others who are top YouTubers. I haven't seen the other top YouTubers actually make a video yet in response. Granted, we have PewDiePie, who doesn't live in this country. He has more subscribers than you. I haven't seen Leafy's here make a response video, even though he's close to you in subscribers. He's very close. Maybe 600,000 off. We shall see what happens to your channel from making this bold move. I respect your choice of candidate. I'm not trying to argue about it. I'll leave some links in the description if you feel free to browse those. Maybe it changes your mind. Maybe it doesn't. But I would like to see great things happen with YouTube. And this is not a political forum to make it happen. If you're going to do that, you need to have a warning ahead of time. Or tell people this, hey, this is my channel. I'm changing my content. You know what I mean? You can put whatever you want. It's your channel. Do what you want to do. I do what I want on my channel. And today I'm drawing the line in the sand. We're not enemies. We're still Americans. We're both trying to look to see what's going to be best for the future. I'm looking for future generations. My channel is about helping small YouTubers, helping people in general. That's what I do. If I lose all my subscribers today, then I'm not going to be concerned. I will still upload videos. Ad revenue has no play in what I do. I do this from the passion of my heart. So, with that said, I will be voting for Trump because I feel he is the best man for the job. We all can look and see in the description below, or maybe you've already seen the things that are tied with Hillary Clinton, the Clinton Foundation, Bill Clinton, etc. Have you seen the other things tied to the other two political parties who are not even mentioned in your video? Can you name those people? Those are other options. But since you only want to see red or blue, Republican or Democrat, then we'll say 50-50. Many small YouTubers lose subscribers daily. Just an algorithm thing that happens with YouTube. And since your video, you probably lost some subscribers. I'm not saying anybody should go out and unsubscribe from you. I did. Because of different things. I'll go into detail to those things now. If you're not being paid by Hillary Clinton in some fashion, favor, or form, then why did you make a video that doesn't help your channel? Granted, you may feel passionate about this video. I'm sure you feel passionate about slamming Apple when the iPod, when their batteries, you know, wouldn't be replaced, things of that nature. I saw your old videos and I thought, I wouldn't say you were anti-establishment. I'm not saying I am. I thought you leaned more on the rebellious side of trying to do the right thing. Granted, I believe that you think you're doing the right thing by voting for Hillary. I'm not going to change your mind. We're two grown men, and I don't plan on you even thinking about it. But since you did a vlog the other day, you went and did we'll call it a lecture at a college with those political connections of Joe Biden, Democrat. I think I see who you're aligning yourself with for future political connections. I don't like the way America's losing its foothold in the world in many aspects. Financially, our jobs are going overseas. Not good. That's not strong for America. That's not what built America. We had an industrial revolution. Industrial revolution, look it up. We had that here. We had a lot of things here. This was the biggest experiment on the planet, you know, as far as self-governing. You know, it's not a monarchy. And George Washington was asked, you know, basically to be our monarch. He said no. And he let it go to the people, you know. The greatest thing ever. Still is. America can be great. It takes us as citizens working together to make that happen. We are so divided in this election like no other election before. I've watched a bunch of them. I've pulled for a lot of people. Matter of fact, I have pictures. I may use as a thumbnail where I went and watched Bill Clinton speak when Hillary was running for president. I was supporting Hillary until I learned a lot of things about her. I'm not ashamed to say it. The photos are there. I'll probably use it for a thumbnail. But I won't support her. I know too much. I learned too much and know too much now that even if half of it was wrong, I still wouldn't support her. I can't do it. I probably watched 30, 40 videos today in response to your video. And it's a topic that most people don't touch. Politics and religion. It's a personal preference. And if you're with like-minded people, usually you stay with those like-minded people. If you can't have an argument civilly about the situation, our presidential election is basically memes. Our country is looking horrible in the world from the other eyes of foreigners. They're seeing what we're doing on the internet on a worldwide scale. And if you can't back your president, whoever he or she may be, that's what's wrong with today. The values that this country was built on. Go back and listen to JFK's original speech. It's here on YouTube. I may include it in this video. I don't know. As a soundtrack. Go and read JFK's last words that would have been spoken in Dallas. There's things that you should know about old presidential elections. Things happen for a reason. Don't fall for the things that happen over and over. History repeats itself. It always has, always will. Every 20 years we have basically a war in this country. That's, if you think about it and put it in terms, that's every single, how should I word this? every single generation. About every 20-something years, 20-odd years, a child has a child and becomes the parent. It's good for our economy, but look who benefits from it. Follow the money trail. Follow it. If we don't get ourselves out of debt, we're just all slaves to what is our current situation. And will only be perpetuated if Hillary Clinton becomes president. You know, we had 8 great years with the Clintons. We did. They had their shot. I'm saying give Trump a shot. Or 2 of the other mostly unknown candidates. Or don't vote. Your choice. But I would like to see someone who's not a 30-year politician. Someone who builds things. Someone who's employed people. Someone who knows how to work out the headaches of running a company. The United States basically is a business. It is a company. What do we sell? Can you answer that? What do we sell? Did someone just now comment freedom? We sell freedom. Come to our country. We sell freedom. We are world police. With that comes responsibility. There's so many topics. I'm trying to keep my tone at an even kill, an even level here. I'm not trying to do any name calling. I'm just trying to show some different aspects. So Casey, not trying to get upset here. Not trying to ramble too much. Generally speaking, I don't cuss on my videos. I smoke. I don't smoke on my videos. And I don't support people doing either. I have no intent of shooting a long video here and rambling, but I'm going to hit some highlights. Hit some true highlights here. Benghazi. WikiLeaks. I have my arms crossed. I'm not reading off anything. Matter of fact, we'll walk. That way you know what's going on. So, we have, I'm in a retirement neighborhood, and I've spoken to several people here today. It's a retirement neighborhood in Florida. I've asked them who would they vote for come November. They're not voting for Hillary. They're not. They know better. That's your peers speaking. That's the experience of age. Wisdom does come with age. Granted, we all want to change the world in some way, some fashion, some form. My name is Rebel State Sovereign for a reason. It's probably beyond your scope to understand. But tell you what, Casey, go out and do a poll in New York City. Don't edit the video. I'm not editing this one. I can edit just as well as the next guy. I could get 10 other guys to come and help me edit a video. They would smoke most things on the internet. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to speak to you as a man, as a real person, a YouTuber, as yourself. We put our pants on the same way. Don't think that's high and mighty in any shape or form. I'm speaking to you on an even kill, an even level. So, I implore you not to use your semi-celebrity fame to push your own personal wants or needs. That's all. You know? I usually don't make videos like this. It's probably the last one I make, unless I get a response from Casey Neistat on this, or someone else of similar stature. Because like I said, I've watched most of Casey's videos. I am a fan. I still respect him as a person. I respect his choice. We all can make choices. Now granted, I could sit here and say he's making the wrong choice. Like he said, you're making the wrong choice if you vote for Trump. I could badger Hillary for hours on this. She's done her civil service duty for 30 years. She's done it. What has Trump done in 30 years? He's employed people. He's built things. Even if you're not happy voting for Trump, if you want to say he's an egotistical maniac, well, I'll tell you what. Vote for him. Use his ego. Because he's a winner. He will strive and do his best to win. Not just to win the election, to what it takes to win for this country. Tell you what, you can make all the videos you want. If the wall doesn't get built, it's not built and paid for by Mexico. He said he's going to do that. He said he's going to change NAFTA. He's going to change the trade deficit. He's going to do different things with China. We're going to start winning in those aspects. That's what he said he's going to do. There's videos about Obama that are out. All the promises he made that didn't come true. Don't believe me? Look here on YouTube. They're here. You can actually see them all day long. So, this video is a lot longer than I expected to make it. I will tag the links in below. If you dare to watch them, to be open-minded, feel free. These are not my videos. It's not my content. It's just some of the things I personally kind of agree with. If you're going to force your opinion on other people, I'm going to give them a different option. Whether it's Trump or it's two other political candidates you hadn't even mentioned. So, I bet he's never... I won't get in there. I bet Casey, if you go back and study history, because that's what I really slam you on. If you do respond, I'm going to kill you on the next video. I promise you, bro. It won't be pretty. It will be a diss track, diss video. I know the Clintons are reaching for straws in the last hours, in the witching hours before this presidential election in November. They don't have a shot. Hillary wants to be just president so bad she can't stand it. But if you come back at me with your 5 million subscribers, I don't care. Come back at me with a video. I will teach you history. I will show you with facts. I will show your subscribers with facts. I will make the best video that I can possibly make to denounce the video that you've put up 2 days ago. So, with that said, I'd still want to be friends. I believe we still can be friends. You know, because we're in this together. I mean, it's America. It's what we make it. It truly is. What are future generations going to look back and see and say about this time in history? Have you ever heard of the Whig Party? It's not a thing anymore. You know, it was an option. You had Republicans, Democrats, and you had another party called the Whig Party that was in America. Even on state levels, you've had different political parties. But those parties don't have the money. They don't have the public support. So, I just want to say, I wish you would have put a video out that gave people options. Not force your opinion on someone and try to influence other YouTubers to do the same. That's all. As I support small YouTubers, and I am a small YouTuber, I strive for my channel, but I can't be bought. I can't be, it's not gonna happen. I'm happy. When you reach my age, that drive, that zeal for success, either you've reached it or you're content. I'm so content in my life. I'm on vacation in Florida. I live at the beach. I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I live at the beach and I come to Florida to a beach to visit. I was in Miami yesterday. I'm not even going to get into the details, but I'm content, my friend. Money means nothing. It's a tool. That's all it is. So, I think I've said enough, and I'm going to let all the rest of the videos that I'm going to tag in the links below speak for me. Because if I get into those details, I'll be here forever. Thanks.